All right, guys, let's see if we can keep this under 10 minutes. I got quite a few things to say, so I'm going to keep this random topics. I'll tell you, it's going to get to the point where I'm going to have to buy a notepad for myself. Now, this particular audio, I'm not going to curse at all. Boy, I tell y'all, it's amazing how you run across somebody that listens to every single word. But don't think I'm going to stop cursing, though. It's just this audio, I'm going to stop cursing because I understand there's some people out there who think that I'm addicted to swearing. You know, the thing about people who focus on people swearing, and I know this has to do with not just what people think, it has to do with the fact once you become, people start to know who you are and stuff, you have to, you have to be able to switch it over and carry on this clean image at the same time too. So I just want to prove it to y'all in this audio that I can do that too. The funny thing about it is that when I do that, you're going to notice a more cookie cutter type of person. That's the funny thing about people. You notice people who don't swear, they have like a kind of like a cookie cutter personality. Their personality is kind of dull. They show sparks here and there, but I don't know what it is about swearing. Bobby said the only curse word that actually really is the word DAM. I can't swear, so I didn't say it. He said that's actually the only curse word. All the other stuff is just manufactured people's just, delusions. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of things that can offend people, not just swearing. And it's funny thing about people who notice that people swear, who point it out, those people be doing like some really messed up stuff in life. And that's like that cop out way is to point at somebody else who's swearing, but the person who's swearing can be the most morally adept person you'll ever run into in your life. This world's something else. But yeah, we're talking about economic things here as far as being able to be on camera and not say a swear word, not having to direct the directors and the editor. You don't want the editors to go nuts over having to bleep things out because it takes a lot of time to edit videos. I like I told you, I went to film school in Chicago, Columbia College. I know what that's all about. But let me see. Hold on, y'all. There's so much I want to say. First of all, realizing that my whole reality has been mathematically charted, and the same number patterns and sequences that show up that will be called a coincidence, but it's totally not a coincidence because when the pattern starts happening over and over and over, it goes outside the realm of coincidence. And that's when you realize you're dealing with otherworldly beings. You start realizing that, the people that you thought was this or that, like, wow, you thought that was power. No, what I'm experiencing right now in my life, that's the biggest power I've ever seen before in my life. Because nobody can explain it, I don't think, on this planet. It's kind of interesting, guys, because I am aware of everybody who's watching me. Some people think, man, if you knew who was actually watching your video. No, I know exactly who watching my videos. Former presidents, rappers, basketball players. It's kind of funny because I seen some basketball players, sitting around talking about basketball because, that's what they do. And I noticed they've been cursing more. And I feel like they copied that from me. Imagine you got people that supposedly make all this money copying what I'm doing on my little YouTube channel. And that's one of the reasons I be myself too on my YouTube channel and swear and all that, because it's my YouTube channel. I get to be myself. But I just want to let the people know, especially those editors who have to work all day in a room, that I'm not going to make your job hard. You don't have to worry about that. Also, y'all y'all, I want to say girls because, yeah, I know girls probably, but anybody that's messing with my Southern Comfort, y'all better leave that girl alone because, man, y'all got that girl in the boy is mine Monica mode, right? Oh my God. Look, she is the home run queen. I'm not changing my mind. She has no reason to think that I'm going to change my mind about my decision. She's the home run queen. It's funny how the person who hit the most home runs always got to catch a lot of beef, man, right? You think people will congratulate the person who hit the home run. No, you hit the most home runs, you're a target now. You're a target now. Everybody coming for you. Everybody gunning for you now because you hit all these home runs. They want to know how you did it. They want to run experiments on you now. All the focus is on you now. But she's the home run queen. She's just sweet soul. Sweet soul. But yeah, y'all better leave. Y'all better leave. Y'all got that girl in mode. Right? Oh my goodness, y'all got that girl in mode right now. I love it. I love it. But yeah, there are more reasons why I chose her more than what people would know at this point. It's just some things that you can see. You can see past the facade. Very, very, very good soul. That's all I can say. But yeah, y'all better leave the home run queen alone. It's funny too, because when you make your choice, people think they can change it somehow, and that's my message to the home run queen, is that she can relax, because I've already made my choice, and that choice is her. So she can actually relax. So if anybody trying to bring any slack her way, any kind of drama, don't even worry about it, because she's the home run queen. It's nothing you could do about it. Let me see if anything else before I get out of here, y'all. Yeah, guys, I learn stuff new every day. I learned last night, and I'm gonna leave a link. When this guy, y'all see him, everybody know who he is. When he said that salt, that regular table salt, is full of microplastics, that blew my mind. I couldn't believe it. And then when he talked about how that disrupts the endocrine system, guys, do you know what happens when your endocrine system is disrupted? A lot of things can happen to you. A lot of things. And you got people out here that's consuming this table salt every day, all day. First thing that comes to my mind without doing any research is like brain damage. But I'm not going to get into that because I don't have the facts about that. Y'all just watch the link. I didn't know that, y'all. I didn't know that table salt contains microplastics. And then when he said that it takes what did he say, 500 years for that junk to I don't even know, disappear from earth elements or something. I don't know how long. I don't think it can leave the body. It might just be over the years. It just keeps accumulating in your body until you end up with Alzheimer's, dementia, or something like that. A lot of this diseases could have something to do with microplastics, guys. The doctor, I didn't say it. He did. He said that it disrupts your endocrine system. And now I got to do research about all the things that's connected to the endocrine system. But I just off the top of my head, a lot of things can go wrong with you if that hormonal system is disrupted. Like, your hormones control everything. So on my end, what I'm doing, I'm just trying to eat a clean diet right now, as y'all see. I'm not going to be able to repair everything, but I'm going to do the best I can to not put no more junk in my body. And Spirit was talking to me the other night, man, because I wanted some chicken from one of these restaurants, man, and the Spirit was telling me like this, like, look, even if you eat clean for 30 days and you want to eat some of that chicken for one day, they said, think about it like this. Imagine somebody spit on your food. Would you say, well, hey, man, you spent 365 days with eating food that nobody spat on? Would you just decide one day, it's okay, I'll eat I'll eat today, today I'll eat, the food that somebody spat on. It's no big deal. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't eat it at all. Spirit tell me that's the same way you are to acknowledge eating out at a lot of these places. Not all of them, but y'all know what I'm saying. Okay, guys, let me see. Did I cover everything? Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. I make sure I covered everything. But yeah, I know, guys. I know who's watching, man. And those people must be really, like, y'all want to know, well, how do you feel about that? How would you feel about if former presidents was listening to what I was, what I talk about? It just makes me smile. I really don't think too much about it, man. I mean, they're, flesh and blood, allegedly, like I am, right? I mean, they, I can imagine them saying like, wow, I've been around a lot of people. I never heard nobody talk like this, and it just puts a smile on my face. I'm glad that I can get the attention of people in those seats. All I can tell you is that I'm just doing the best that I can. Come on, man. Always with the distractions. I gotta be careful because I told y'all I wasn't gonna swear in this video. Man, it's always a distraction, man. That's another thing I want to say. before I get out of here, y'all, is that, man, these patterns that I notice, guys, yo, I'm telling y'all, it's getting out of control. Like the patterns that I notice with people. Like if I go here, I go there, or I go do this and I go do that, guys, it be the same, like knocks at the door, this, that. These patterns, guys, it's the patterns that I'm seeing, but yeah, everything I'm doing right now is being mathematically directed. I feel like I be wondering if I'm ever going to have any real control over my situation ever, So those people who watching me, they probably like, welcome to the club, that type of thing. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end it there, guys. I got a little distracted here, but I think I didn't say everything I wanted to say. But just check out that link about the salt. And shout out to that socially adept chick. She know who she is, man. I think she is so amazing. She's just so socially adept in the way that she's able to, fit everything in. I think is absolutely incredible. A lot of people are trying to get me in the idea of doing what they doing. Guys, I appreciate it. I know it's a compliment, but don't try to make people do what somebody else is doing. I'm me. I'm probably going to have to develop my own kind of platform for myself. After all, since so many people are copying what I'm doing anyway, I believe I have the skills to create something for myself, even outside of YouTube, even outside the swearing, even outside of being jiggy with y'all. You understand? I can create something just totally new. And whatever that is, hold on for a second, y'all. I'm not too sure yet. People are such a distraction, man. People are such a distraction. So yeah, I think I didn't say about everything, y'all. But yeah, I think I can create something. I don't have to do what other people are doing. You understand? I'm not supposed to be necessarily doing what other people are doing. I have a few ideas, and I'm not telling y'all about what those ideas are, but I think they're very lucrative, and they're very, I'm a pioneer. Everything I do is the first thing that somebody's ever done. So I got a couple of ideas about some financial moves. I think it's going to be wonderful. And one thing that's good about it is that it's something that I can benefit from that I know everybody else is looking for too. It's going to be the first of its kind. So don't be thinking I'll be sharing. Some of y'all be thinking I'll just be sharing everything. No, I don't. I got some really good ideas that I can't wait to explore. But yeah, I can't. As far as coming on YouTube and having a podcast and helping people be better and stuff. Obviously, okay, that's something I would have to sign a contract for because that's a job. That's not something that I really see myself doing unless I had a contract to do it. You know what I mean? Because it's a job. That's not something that I raise my hand and say, okay, I want to be here inspiring people and doing this and doing that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, y'all. Let me see, make sure this video didn't cut off good because I didn't say everything I wanted to say for today. And I'll holler at y'all later. All right, peace.